So as we near 2020, I think a lot of us are wondering, what is Rockstar going to do next? So in this video, we're going to be talking about a very brand new leak, which is definitely very interesting. A lot of the Grand Theft Auto community is discussing how this could be a leak related to Grand Theft Auto 6, but also it could be actually alluding to other Rockstar projects. So we've got a lot to discuss. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, what's up? Open World Games here, and let's do this. Alright, so first of all, let's get straight into this recent, well, it's not really a leak, it's more of a possible tease here. It comes from the hip-hop artist group City Morgue, who actually posted this out on their Instagram page. They posted out the following: Rockstar Games Summer 2020, and this is definitely very interesting. There's also a code there at the bottom of this Instagram story post, which I'm going to be talking about here in just a moment. Someone actually did some breakdown of this code, extensive decryption work, which we'll be taking a look at. But also, someone actually reached out to City Morgue privately. This was done by World Gotham 187. It actually says this: "Is this for real?" And they responded saying, "Yeah." And then he says this: "You all on some soundtrack or something?" And then they just replied simply, "Soon." An ominous soon. So realistically speaking, what could this mean? Well, there's been a lot of speculation out on the GTA community, specifically the people really tracking Grand Theft Auto 6. Everyone is like really paying attention closely to anything Rockstar Games, anyone that is working or collabing with Rockstar Games. And it does look like City Morgue is going to be in some way collabing with Rockstar Games. Now, their music does have this dark hip-hop tone to it, which is definitely interesting, but that could mean several things, of course. But out on the GTA 6 Reddit community, this was also posted out there. It says, "Could the City Morgue Rockstar collab be the big 2020 release?" And he's talking about, could it be possible that this could be like a summer 2020 release date for Grand Theft Auto 6? Me personally, I don't think so. Like, I do not think Grand Theft Auto 6 would be coming out that soon. I personally think that Grand Theft Auto 6 would be coming out like at the earliest 2021. Take-Two, they have been very open about saying, hey, we want to release our games more often. It would be nice to see, Grand Theft Auto game release way more often than it has been releasing. And they also have said that you might be seeing shorter campaign stories related to Grand Theft Auto and their upcoming works. So that could be an indication that it could be coming out a little bit sooner than later, but it is definitely nearing the time when we would see Grand Theft Auto in rotation for Rockstar Games, considering the new consoles are on the horizon. But also, what about, this secret code here? So someone actually broke it down. This comes from C-Chef for the win, who says this: "Hey all, I've been looking at that new teaser posted by City Morgue on Instagram recently and noticed a string of numbers in the bottom left of the poster." And he says this: "I thought to myself that it must mean something, or else it wouldn't be there. So I did some thinking, and this is what I came up with. The code is 09 blah blah blah," and he translates it to 1,460 days, which from the post was yesterday, equals September 21st or 22nd of 2022. Also on the post says summer 2020. So they said this could this mean the game gets announced, revealed summer 2020, and released September 22nd, 2022. So I think this is like heavy speculation, of course, with that one. But, if we really dig into this and we look at the actual artwork here, and you can see that there's a red splash there near the code itself, but, the actual artwork is very red. And, what else could that mean? When you look at anything related to Rockstar Games, the only thing that comes into mind for me when you see red artwork like that is the Red Dead Redemption 2 box art. They've always used red as like a staple for the artwork related to Red Dead Redemption 2 and anything Red Dead. So, it could be very possible we could be seeing, in my personal opinion, something more related to Red Dead, that franchise, than GTA 6. Let me know what you think of this. Of course, the music is very dark, and it isn't exactly Western themed, of course, so that is problematic. But that could mean we could be seeing something related to Red Dead Redemption 2 zombies. So there's been a lot of teases and indication that zombies could be coming to Red Dead Redemption 2. As you can see this, it says Redditors have been reporting strange happenings since Red Dead Online's new Frontier Pursuits update, and by strange happenings, we mean zombies. Redditor Groats Active spotted another zombie lady in the swamp that looks pretty undead-like, especially because she's seemingly dead yet standing up. Other Redditors noted that they too had spotted similar-looking dead bodies in the game with some sporting blue skin and yellow eyes. So this is like a Rockstar project that I was mentioning in the beginning of this video that this tease here could be alluding to as well. So it could be very possible that, in fact, Rockstar Games is going to be doing something with an announcement related to zombie DLC perhaps for Red Dead Redemption 2, and then perhaps releasing it as we enter fall of 2020. So that could be potentially what's happening here for sure. So we'll see what happens. But also, you know, this was posted here by Groats Active, and you can see the zombie lady that he found actually in Red Dead Redemption 2. So let me know what you guys make of the actual artwork. I think the artwork is one of the most important things. There's the code again that you can actually look to. This red with, it also has a splatter of blood, so it means that it's a little bit more violent, of course. Now, if you go back in the history of GTA, a lot of people are still saying, hey, it could be GTA 6. Well, the artwork for GTA is very sleek, very slick, of course, as you go through all of the editions of Grand Theft Auto here. But it's Grand Theft Auto 3 that does kind of have that red backsplash to it in the actual artwork, so that's noteworthy, but it doesn't have any blood. It's not like violent or anything. That's something about the artwork that carries through everything with Grand Theft Auto as a franchise. But except for this one, Grand Theft Auto 4 Lost in the Damned does have like a splash, I guess you would say, of blood effects there, as you can see. So that's definitely noteworthy and definitely very interesting. So maybe, just maybe, we could be seeing something, excuse me, related to Lost in the Damned. That could be possible. Who knows? We'll have to wait and find out. But me personally, again, you know, there's been a ton of Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks, supposed leaks, and rumors happening around this game. I'm totally hyped for it, and yes, it is time. Once we start hitting like the next-gen consoles and we start hearing about PS5 and the next Xbox, you know, it's time. Honestly, I think that Grand Theft Auto 6 has been in the works for a few years now. In fact, it would have to be in the works for a few years now. And I think it would be releasing on PS4 and the current Xbox One. And then also, I would expect like big upgraded graphics for PS5 and the next Xbox. Because I think they would want to capitalize on the current audience, here on PS4 and the current gen, you know, Xbox One. So yeah, that's the route I think that they're going to take. I think that it was so profitable for Grand Theft Auto 5 to release at the tail end of the Xbox 360 and PS3. And then they re-released it again on, you know, the next-gen consoles. And then they released it yet again on PC. And they made so much money from that strategy. And I think they're like, you know what? We have to do that again. So I think that's the route they're going to be taking with Grand Theft Auto 6. But let me know what you would like to see for Grand Theft Auto 6. There have been wild rumors about Grand Theft Auto 6 taking place in multiple cities. That would be very ambitious and very cool. But of course, you know, they just wrapped up work with Red Dead Redemption 2. They only released that game kind of recently, I guess, in terms of, you know, when they actually released it. So to say that they would be releasing GTA 6 so soon after Red Dead Redemption 2 in, you know, summer 2020, I have my doubts big time. So I think this could be alluding to perhaps a tease to another project. And again, the artwork is very red. It has a splash of blood on it, and you never ever see that for a Grand Theft Auto reveal ever. It's usually sleek artwork, very pristine look to it, but when it comes to zombies and stuff like that, you're going to get a splash of blood in the artwork, or even Lost of Damned stuff. So we'll see what happens. So that's the latest happenings around Rockstar's next projects. I am so hyped for 2020 though. We're going to be getting some amazing games in 2020, including Cyberpunk 2077. I am so freaking ready for Cyberpunk 2077. I think that one is going to be absolutely huge, and I think you guys all know that I think it goes without saying that it's going to be a hit, because it is CG Projekt Red. They know what they're doing, and it looks like it's the same way with Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, expect news on that one as well, but let me know what you make of this weird teaser image here. What do you all think this could mean? And if you crack the code at the bottom, let me know. But interesting stuff going on here related to Rockstar's upcoming projects. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you next time. Take care.